Welcome back. This video will be covering the console. So we'll be using the console as an easy way to interact with our application. On Mac we have this little tab here called console. On Windows it's going to look a little bit different. Once you launch your application, it might be in a pop-up form and it might be black, but that's fine. It'll be the same functionality. How you would launch your application is this with this little play button here. So once this play button is pressed, that's when it'll execute your code. So when it gets to this line, systemout.println, this is how we output text to the console. So notice how there's an opening bracket and a closing bracket here. What you're going to put inside of here is what you want to output to the console. And of course, don't forget the semicolon. So simple enough to print out to the console. Now for reading the console, there's a little bit of an extra step. So first you need to create a scanner. You probably recognize this from earlier when we were talking about variables. You see that the type is scanner, and I named the variable scanner as well. That could have been whatever. And we assign the value of new scanner system.in. So you don't really need to understand what this means just yet, just that this is how we set up the scanner to be able to use it in the code. You'll be able to learn more about this later on. Right, so now how you would actually read from the console, you'd have scanner.nextLine. This will give you the value of what was typed into the console, right? And in this case, we're assigning it inside of a new variable that we called input, right? Something to note, when the code gets to this part, the code will stop. It will freeze until we've finished writing the input and pressed enter, at which point it's going to continue running the code. Alright, so we're going to test that out. We're just going to press the play button here. It's going to execute the code, and we're going to see the output here, and we're also going to be able to type in our input. We're going to click play, and then we see right here we get our output from here, system.out.println. And now the code is halted. It's waiting. We're at this point waiting for my input. So let's say I write something here. Say hello. I haven't pressed enter yet. Now what will happen is once I press enter, what I typed will end up inside of this variable input. And then what we did here is we're printing out whatever was inputted. So once I press enter, I should get hello back. Right, see here, I got hello back. Now we can just ignore this other stuff for now. This is for the next video. But you can see that we're able to input something into here and it ends up in a variable, and then we can work with it within our code. So that's it for this one. I'll see you in the next video.